Hi, everyone. This is Sherrie with Spa SOS. Today, we are going to be talking all about the topic of how to open a nail salon. So, I have asked a dear friend, Tarsha Johns, to join us today. Hi, Tarsha. How are you?
Hey Sherrie, how are you? I'm doing well. Can't complain.
I'm fantastic. How are you, my fellow nail tech? It's good to see you.
I'm doing good. It's been very busy.
Good. I'm glad to hear that, especially with everything that's going on in the world. So I know you've been a nail tech for a few years. You're so passionate about it. What really made you transition from just being a nail tech to actually being a spa or as a nail salon owner and opening your location?
So basically, I've been licensed for many years, and I've worked in hair salons and I've worked in spas. So for me, I just wanted more. I wanted more creative control, also more money, and I had so many ideas that I felt like would not be implemented in some spas. So I that was a need for me to get my own space. And I just wanted to venture. I just wanted to do different things that in some of the locations where I was working was not ready for that. So I just was ready to be more creative and more innovative, all that good stuff.
Well, let me say congratulations. I'm so happy to
Thank
have you on the show and talking about your own location. We go way back, I think 2007, where you were actually a nail tech at Renew Organic Day Spa, which I co-owned with Billy Birnbaum. And I knew you were wonderful then. I know you had a passion for nails and feet. So I'm so glad that, all these years later, you really are able to bring that passion to the masses. So let me ask you, what steps did you do? I know you're in Perry Hall, Maryland. What steps did you go to actually be able to find that location?
So it's really funny because in the beginning I wanted Towson. However, there was no locations in
Mhm.
Towson. And I looked at some of the bigger suites like the Phoenix, Cilantro, and I just didn't feel like a I didn't get a good vibe. So I wanted to actually find a space where I didn't have to go into one of the suites. And I actually went on Craigslist. And with that, I found my location, and I've driven past this place many a times. So when I came and I saw that it was a parking lot, I actually had my own entrance. That was a win-win. The space was nice, had a little waiting area, and I have a great landlord, so I can't complain. It's just great. It's just great.
That's phenomenal. I mean, what I can tell people is don't be afraid of Craigslist. I know you get some wonky and weirdos on there. We actually found the location for Renew Organic on Craigslist as well. So they
That,
really can be, yeah,
that,
they can be spa property friendly. So definitely keeping that in mind. So when you secured the location, what other steps did you do to kind of establish the business? Like, do you have to have any kind of permits through the city, any licenses, a business license for Nail Candy 1122?
so what I did first was I actually established my name. So I actually started off as Nail Candy 1122 as an S corp, and through the IRS, through the state, and then of course doing the salon. 'Cause I was already licensed, which is limited, which is it's not a full service because it's only nail service, which is a limited service salon. And then from there, pretty much, I already had a lot of my equipment, but I will say Premier Nail Source, which is like the nail tech's best friend, and that's what they are. You can get a lot of your product. I got a lot of products from them. I had a lot already, but they were very good, reasonably priced. Every week they're always having a sale. Um, I can't even say anything else about anything else that's I can't say nothing bad about them. Then I actually went through Buy Right Beauty Supply, which is located in Atlanta, and they had really great financing for like my furniture, and they had 100-day no interest free, so you could pay within 100 days, and you didn't have to pay any interest. So it was really good. They delivered it. Had
That
a
is
really
fantastic.
delivery guy. It was really They were good. I would use them again, definitely.
So you mentioned Premiere. I know that they have an annual show. So for maybe a nail tech who is considering this idea idea of going into business entrepreneur. What role does like attending a premiere show, what impact does that have on you, your skills, your business?
So attending premiere, I would say every year would just impact your business to a whole nother level, because they have awesome classes by some of the big names in the nail industry. Like C&D has really awesome classes. And the pedicure and foot logics has some great class. And with those classes, there's also certifications. So you figure you're spending like $60-$80 to go in for admission, and you're getting these classes, most of them for free. So you can't even do that when you go directly through the company. You have to pay like hundreds of dollars. So that's a win-win. And then they also, after the class, offer like products that's like 50% off. You're winning all the way around. And then when you go to the actual trade show floor, they're doing demos. You can get demos done on you. I mean, you get to actually experience the product too. So it's the best. And they'll ship it to you. So like if you can't take that stuff back on the plane, you can have it shipped from from Premiere, which I think is great. And you can network with some
That is
great.
awesome. It's great. It is. I saw you at a show a couple of years ago, and we met a
Yeah,
colleague from C&D and went to the classes and
yeah,
lots of goodie bags. So I mean, it's great for education. It's good for your bottom line and being able to get things at, kind of bottom basement prices, but it's good for those connections with others in the industry.
yes.
So as you got your products, you have your location, you have your business license, what went into determining what services you were going to offer at that location?
So a lot of the services that I offered actually came from services that I actually got acquainted with at the different spas I worked at. One Renew, also with About
Yay.
Faces. So I kept a lot of the spa services from that. And then also I just upgraded the pedicuring. And then I also offered gel polish, and I also offered dip. I'm not an acrylic girl, and I don't do tips, and I don't do hard gel. So I pretty much, that is what I offer. And I was a little skeptical because someone told me 20 years ago, if you stop doing acrylic, you'll never do anything in this business. And well, that's not what's going on right now.
Not
So
true.
not not true. But there's a lot of people out here that want to be
Yeah. We
so
that want to be natural. I mean, when we had our new, we never had acrylics. We did
nope.
just natural nails and got a
Yeah.
lot of press over that. So I'm glad you've been able to continue that on. So now you have your services, you have, your menu offering. How have you been, one, able to attract clients, and then two, able to retain those individuals coming through the door?
So I'm really big on social media. I'm working with branding strategists right now to really build the Nail Candy 1122 brand. And with that is like really promoting great pictures on Instagram. Also, sometimes doing quotes and even doing lives. I haven't done a live in a while, but people like to see the person behind the name. They want to see that you are like, hey, she's just a regular girl like me. They want to see you, feel that energy from you. So that's one of the things. And also word of mouth. Most of my clients, they refer other clients, and I have a good referral program for that. And when I get the clients in, when they schedule the next day, I always send a welcome text to let them know, hey, I see you scheduled. My name is Tarsha. This is Nail Candy. This is what we offer. Do you have any products on your nails? Is there any health issues? And sometimes with that text, there may be a call, because it's probably it may be needed. Also, once the client comes in and they are finished with their services, that within 2 days I send them a thank you letter. So just to let them know that I appreciate you coming. And customer service is big here. I want you to have the ultimate nail experience.
It is. It's more than just what you put on your nails, but how you
Uh-huh.
feel, how you make them feel coming in and once they leave. So let me ask you this. We usually part with the question of, what advice. So there is this big trend and uptick. It's why we were just even having the conversation on people wanting to open nail salons. What advice would you give that nail tech who is considering the idea of, I now want to own my own business? What advice, suggestions would you give to them?
Well, first of all, I want to say you need to find out what you're special. What are you going to specialize in? You need to find out what your niche is, because, and then once you have that niche, you brand it. But also do all the business aspect. Make sure you do your LLC. Make sure you have your business legalized with the state. Find a space that's compatible and good for you. And also, another thing too with your business space, also make sure that it's accessible for handicaps too. You have to look at everything. You want to make yourself, the go-to, like, hey, she's accessible. She's off of a main road. Her business is legitimate. And also show certifications too. Let people know that you are not just, you're a nail tech, but you're also always upgrading your education. Let them know that you're always upgrading. And then again, make sure you have your social media, because social media is big in promoting your business. I'm right now at 500 followers. I'm like, wow. On
Wow.
Instagram. So you'd be surprised, and people reach out to you on social media. So you definitely want to make sure that you have a great presence on there. So it's a lot. And also, lastly, have a good mentor. Have somebody that you can reach out to, somebody that's been in the industry. And I'm gonna be honest, I did that. It was a young lady that I was following on Instagram, and I saw how great her post was, and I reached out to her, and she reached back. And that means a lot. And she gave some great insight. And that's the thing. We have to learn how to pull each other up. And if someone did that to me, I would do the same.
Absolutely. So, Tarsha, I want to thank you so much for sharing your insight and expertise with us
Thank you.
today. If people are interested in learning more about you, you're on social media at Nail Candy 1122 on Instagram as well as Facebook. Yay. And then if people want to get in contact with me, you can reach me at the Spa SOS, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. And I want to take a moment just to thank Well World TV for giving us the opportunity to be able to have this conversation, to talk about the steps to open a nail salon and everything that can go into it, and just the success that can come from it. So, Tarsha, I just want to thank you so much again for this opportunity. I wish you much success. Again, I'm so happy and so excited to hear about all the things that you are doing, and I just wish you all the best.
Well, can I say one thing? Sherrie, thank you, because you gave me an opportunity. So I'm very thankful. Thank you for everything.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, Tarsha. Don't let me cry and mess about makeup. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you on the next episode of Spa SOS Business Masterclass. Take
All right.
care.
Have a good one, everybody.